Okay, is the sound working now? I realise that asking you is the sound working not going to work if the sound wasn't working. Is that okay? Still no sound, or is it better? We're good. Yes. Now we can hear you. Yeah, I'd pushed the mute button, and I couldn't remember whether I'm. It's been a long day, morning, evening, whatever time it is. Hello, everyone. We're back. Right. So, the second semi-final family show, which is when families can come and watch it effectively. It's an earlier show. It's another dress rehearsal, more or less. It's just an earlier show that you can attend if you don't want to stay up late at night. Yes, we have. Well, glad you managed to hold on to your spot. Another live stream decided to come and take this spot last night, as some of you may have noticed if you are one of the people that watches that live stream, but we're back in our rightful place. Demetrius, you're on vacation. Good for you. And thank you for joining us. If you're on your vacation, shouldn't you be outside or something? I don't know. This is not sponsored. Not tea. Honestly, anybody can sit wherever they want. It's fine. It was just we came back in from filming something. We're like, oh, okay, people are here. Is there going to be a jury show review? There won't be, just because we didn't see the jury show. So all the team pretty much were at the WIWI Jam last night. Only I think Kevin was here because he's with the Irish team this year. So obviously he was here, but otherwise none of us were here. We're at the WIWI Jam, which I was at some point. That's a story for a few days' time. Gaetan, thank you so much. €5. Thank you so much. Every donation is very, very welcome. Okay, well, it sounds like it's starting. I can't see anything on the screen. I don't think I'm in the arena tonight. I believe... That was interesting. I did see episode 4 of Firefly Funhouse, which I was very excited by. And Tranik! Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I am very good. I'm not hungover. I didn't drink last night.
I tell you what, though, I had one drink, which was a vodka Coke. Here they put 50% vodka, 50%
yeah,
Coke.
From what I understand, it's kind of like, oh, we're going to pour it into a shot glass, but we're going to let the shot glass overflow into your drink whilst it happens.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is all... I mean, obviously it's fine that it's in Hebrew. We can't tell what's happening.
Yeah. I've got my new Eurovision 2019 hat on.
There we go. 2018, 2019 chic is...
transitioned over finally.
Are United? I don't know where United are, actually. They've moved. I know, yeah.
Is anyone from wiwibloggs hungover? That's a good question.
There may be a few sore heads. I am fine. I had a good night's sleep.
We were up until 7 a.m. because Devin wanted to go have breakfast at 4 a.m., which was a disaster of an idea.
We're going to be open at 4 a.m. for breakfast.
There's a 24-hour breakfast place not far from where we live.
I mean, that sounds pretty good. Julia!
Oh, hello. Happy Eurovision, everyone. Oh, my boobs are out. Jeez. Unless you want to start donating some $20. That's definitely what's paying for our feed. Me getting my boobs out. Hope everyone's amazing
Devin
today.
was just lost on his Instagram live.
Laura.
That doesn't surprise me.
Devin is always
Great.
lost on his. Oh my god! Hello, Julia and Julia's entourage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We lobe boobies. I mean, I lobe boobies as well. But unfortunately, we're not creating a porn channel just yet.
No.
Maybe after midnight. No, I'm joking.
We are not an OnlyFans or anything like that, babe.
I wonder what our porn name would be, though.
What's it meant to be? It's meant to be your like
A porn-
pet's name and your like street name, isn't it?
Ooh,
Oh God.
can I tell you mine?
I'd be Pacific Goldilocks.
That
Oh,
sounds like an
really-
amazing
But
porn
that-
star
that's
name.
legit a
Pacific
porn name.
Goldilocks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Stage name.
Let's make it happen. San Marino 2020.
What would mine be? Well, I live on like
I need a share seat.
yeah. Suzanne is resting at the moment.
Yes.
She's at one with the Tel Aviv nature.
Yes, she will be back at some point today.
So yeah.
Oh no! Speaking of,
She.
no. Are we saying no? Okay.
So what's your porn name then?
Well, it would be Zoe New Cross, which doesn't sound particularly exciting. Andre, what was your comment? And I will read. Team Esther. Yeah, I predicted that she will qualify.
As have I.
Can we get Julia to pose with my hairy tree?
Oh, my hereditary is the tree behind you.
I guess I can. Who's messaging me from that? I guess the tree behind me. Okay, yeah, true. Can I show you with what were we gonna say?
I was just say, seeing 3 Aussie WIWI bloggers gives me life. I'm not Australian, if that's what you're implying. I mean, Sebastian and Anthony are also here, and that makes it 4. But
But I mean, we've got 2 now. Does that still give you life? Oh, we've got our token English friend with us. Alan,
that's
send
why
me a
I'm the
kiss.
paler
Oh,
one.
well,
Hey,
you-
Aline.
I don't know. My
Eileen.
kisses cost money. Cashola. I mean, you just saw my boobs before, so
yeah,
a
it
kiss
feels
is a
like
bit
we're
demanding.
going like the wrong way almost on this. Will Lisa come along again? Lisa is around actually. We might have Slavko on later potentially, because Slavko and Lisa are here this afternoon.
Slavko's amazing. Can I just share with everyone? Okay, so I'm not one for being like selfies, but with Slavko, I had to because he is just my Eurovision idol. And so I had a bit of a yarn with him, and he was telling me how he's going to be in Shakespeare's Hamlet. He's got a new song coming out. He just wrote a book. Man, that guy can do anything. But yeah, most importantly, Slavko is in the arena. And I love him.
Thank you very much, Julie. I'm surprised that there isn't already I mean, there are many meme faces I have made, or memes of me that have been made. I did clip the San Marino qualifying reaction, which is on my Twitter, which is the same as my Instagram handle.
Oh, hello, Romania.
Yes, hi from Romania. So who was the best? Everybody really performed great at the WIWI Jam. I mean, I think people might have their favourites, but it doesn't mean that anybody was better than anybody else. Who are your favourites?
Tamta was my favourite. She just because she was on for so long, she did such a long medley of things. It wasn't just come on, sing, replay, and leave. And she was the closing act, which was just an amazing way to close. But yeah, everyone was amazing. It was a great night.
Victor, I was having moments when Victor was performing for Estonia, just because I used to live in Estonia a few years back, and I was like, nah, I'm just seeing people in the crowd, like, because we're the cool kids, we're on the top. No, but you can just see where we were standing. You could see the crowd below, and everyone's really getting into it. And I saw a whole bunch of people like waving around Estonian flags, and I got teary. But Darude, I think, was my moment.
Oh my God,
he was
Darude.
amazing.
Hearing Sandstorm DJ live in front of you is kind of one of those moments where it's like, oh my God, this is actually happening.
We got us if we invite all the acts for the WIWI Jam. Some have contractual obligations.
Yeah, so some people on because of just the way schedules work, and you know, we can't get everybody, and like some of the semi-final 2 acts were able to make it work where they could still come and perform. Some others can't. It just depends on how it works. But, the more the merrier, always. I mean, I think any more in Bernardo may have exploded, bless him. Bernardo worked so hard on the Wee Wee Jam.
Got to really give props to John Lundvik and Kino for coming up after their jury show. It was like 2 a.m. and
that's commitment right
there.
That
is real commitment.
So thank you, Norway, and thank you. I think his name was Egna before.
Eldar.
Eldar. Sorry, apologies, Eldar. And my name's Julia. For the person that was asking the name, write that down. Julia.
So our Instagram handles are in the bio, but Antronix, I'm about to type into the chat, which is that, right?
Underscore.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Perfect. Yes, Kate did perform at the Wee Wee Jam. She was the first act to perform.
Thanks, Wilfred.
Who will win in your opinion? I honestly don't know anymore.
It's so hard. Like, I think Duncan, I wasn't impressed with the rehearsals, but I think he's back in the game now after seeing what happened yesterday. He could win. I could see Sweden winning. I could see Australia winning. I could see Iceland winning. It's just so hard to call.
I don't think it's Sweden. I like Sweden. I don't think it's Sweden's year. I think I think it's time for Down Under to be on top of it all. But it's literally on top of it all. They've been getting such a good rap. Well, Kate has. Anyway.
Yeah.
And I know that seems really biased, but she is amazing.
She is. I'm not biased. I can say that she's been amazing, at least.
And then, I feel like we've forgotten Hatari.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I also want Hatari. If Kate's not going to win, Hatari in for the win for sure.
Yeah.
Somebody said, what would my reaction be if San Marino came top 10? You all know that's not happening, so
say
it's
no, for pessimism about San Marino. Say no.
Is he opening? He's in the first half, right? So he's almost...
Thanks, Liam.
Oh, thank you, Liam.
You get a kiss.
Thanks,
My kisses
Liam.
are now worth £2.
No, he's in the first half. He's opening the show. I can't see him doing well from there. Sweden shock non-qualifier, UK finishing position. Sweden are not qualifying. The juries, I wouldn't be surprised if he wins a jury vote, or at least comes top 2 in a jury vote. He's not going to not qualify. That would be the biggest robbery of all time at Eurovision, I feel like. UK will finish probably I think he'll finish around the 20 position.
Yeah.
Don't think he'll come last, but I can't see it doing very well for us.
Yeah.
So
Do you want to do that one?
why does everyone like semi-final 2 so much? I actually preferred semi-final 1 lineup, but Duncan Lawrence is going to be the highlight for this semi-final, definitely.
Yeah.
I prefer semi-final 1 as well. I think semi-final 1, I thought there were 15 acts that could potentially qualify. Today, I think there's only about 12 or 13 that could potentially qualify. But having said that, some of the ones that aren't going to qualify, I still do really like. So
yeah, I think that when I was trying to make my list yesterday for our prediction video, I think the only act where I was like, well, that's definitely not making it was Latvia. And that's a shame because I really like Carousel. I really like the performance, but I just don't see it making it.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know why we're not seeing anything. We can't hear anything either right now. So either they forgot to turn the feed on again or...
Oh, did that happen last time?
Well, I mean, they keep on forgetting to turn it on recently.
Look,
so.
yesterday in the arena itself was plagued with... Oh, I said that so dramatically. But it was plagued with technical issues, especially Sweden. So hopefully, touch wood, everyone touch wood.
Yeah.
any chance
that doesn't happen again?
Qualifying?
Yes.
Yes.
The postcards.
Yes.
I'm sure you'll find it on YouTube somewhere, but it was a good postcard, wasn't it?
There's a lot of finicky staging, all one after the other. So like they have to get Denmark's chair on and off really quickly, but they also all have to get off the chair, which obviously takes a bit of time because there's only one ladder.
It's not done like that.
They can't jump either. And then they also then have to wheel on Sweden's lighting, which goes in the exact same position. And then right after that, they have to get that off and set up all of Panda's like light tube stick things. So it's really quite tricky. But I think they have contingency plans if they need to give a little bit more time.
That's right. They're going to get San Marino just to perform Hey Na Na Na.
Yeah.
Imagine?
And now your favourite qualifier from semi-final 1 is back.
I'm so glad that they're in there. We need a Eurovision song like that. It brings the kitsch back. Not that the contest lost the kitsch, but like that's definitely the most kitschiest song in this year's.
It's true.
I'm really scared that Norway will not qualify for the final. What do you think?
Are you serious?
I don't think it'll make it.
You don't think it'll make it?
No way.
I just don't see a jury voting for it.
Sponsored. Okay, yeah, Coke aren't unfortunately paying. I'm going to hide the label. Do you know what I'm drinking? Coke, give us your
I think Norway is very borderline as well. I think Norway will get through, but I think it's going to get through in 9th or 10th potentially. And I love it. I hope it does get through.
I really like the song.
Yeah.
I love Alexander Rybak, but I like the fact that I think it's much better than last year's song.
Jürgen says, what will you do if Albania qualify? Will we see the same reaction from William as with Eugen? I think I would be happy. I think we'll all be happy if Albania make it.
Everyone.
Oh, you're here!
Hello, everyone.
It's Bernardo.
It's me. I'm here. They confiscated my Listerine at the entrance. I don't know how I'm going to brush my teeth this evening. Guys, don't bring liquids. It's forbidden.
This is the first time I've seen you properly smiling in like 2 days.
The Wiwi Jam is OVER over.
There was
I am
something
done.
in the air tonight. The stars so bright. Bernardo.
Well, I don't know what's wrong. Like, we
Hope you
heard
guys
somebody
liked that
talking,
little
but then...
arbitrary there as
Can you ask
well.
at the desk, maybe?
I saw questions before
Yeah.
asked
Well,
about if
I don't know whether
Australia
I forgot
was
to
to
turn
win.
the feed on.
If Australia
Could you ask
was
at the
to
desk
win,
for me? Thank you.
So
I
if,
wouldn't go to the EBU, go to the front desk, maybe.
if Australia
Sorry.
was to win, they will have to nominate another country because kangaroos are not going to be flying across the stage, and also the time difference is not good.
No. Although I honestly feel like Australia showed that they could do it with Australia Decide. Like, that was one of the best national finals for a very first time one as well.
Yeah.
Like, the quality was really good. So, hey, Izzy,
It
say
was-
hello.
it was-
Hello.
We never start on timing as well,
No.
except for the real shows.
Yeah, that's when it has to.
Excuse me, time is ticking
It won't start.
away.
Oh, okay.
Will we see videos of the WIWI Jam? Yes, I'm sure there will be. Right, a lot of people are talking about this Portuguese voting scandal where apparently people weren't able to vote for Portugal. Now, I feel like if that were genuinely true and it wasn't just a couple of sporadic cases...
Apparently, the dress rehearsal hasn't started yet. They're having like a 20-minute delay by now.
Oh, okay. I wonder who
okay.
was performing or rehearsing, which meant that was being delayed.
Oh, she. Just like a prayer, and we'll take you there.
I was going to try and sing. What was that one song where she did M? No, it's L-U-V, Madonna. That one. The one with Nicki Minaj. Somebody tell me what that's called. An MIA.
Bitch, I'm Madonna.
This is like
I think it's that one.
How is it possible that the Dutch performance leaked? It's happened before, some jury show performances. I mean, I've not seen it having been leaked. The Dutch one, Netherlands, but I don't think that I've not seen it.
And if it did leak, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And the person that leaked it out. Oh, look, you've got a fan.
Yeah.
It was
you so much.
I think it was some Walk
Walk
9.
Nine.
Thank you, Walk 9. I'll let Suzanne know as well.
You said that Albania said to do that too, but it's just like last year and still killed it. So I feel like Theotokos needed more drama. I think that Eugen sold it all by himself, and the performance was very much like a rock concert. That's what it needed. Whereas Theotokos needs the extra elements of drama, I feel like. And I think it was also because we expected them to bring that. So
Yeah.
Who do you think got in 11th place?
Hungary. I would be
Oh.
shocked if it wasn't Hungary or Belgium.
Georgia. I wanted
My
Georgia.
money was on Poland.
Okay. Have we all noticed how none of us have said Portugal?
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
That-
I think Finland finished last. That's
think
my
so too.
call
Do you
for that.
think so?
Because
I
I
think
think
so too.
Montenegro will have got points from Serbia.
Yeah.
Not that enough, and I can't see who voted for Finland.
No way were they deserving of last. I really like
No.
myself.
No, I mean, objectively speaking, Montenegro was the worst. Well, no, objectively speaking, the worst performance on the. Oh God, yeah.
If anyone has watched the performance.
Objectively speaking, the worst performance on Tuesday night was Serhat. I don't know why. Apparently, I think he's ill. Hasn't he lost his voice or something? Or
Yeah, it's something, but I was really surprised to qualify, to be honest, and I was going into the show hoping that it would. So, yeah.
Oh, we needed a diva. We needed a
do.
diva.
Yes.
We do.
And I love when people actually countries sing in their native tongue as well.
yes.
That gets my points right there.
Yeah.
What was that? The semi-final to jury video. We didn't. We were at the Wee Jam, so we couldn't see it, unfortunately. So, what I have been told by our good friends at ESC United is nobody really messed up. Apparently, Serdbook had an in-ear problem potentially, but she didn't perform again, or nobody here saw her perform again. So we shall see.
So people have been writing that apparently the semi-final too has been the whole performance. That's very unfortunate if it has.
I would, yeah.
Just hide your eyes, everyone.
Yeah. Don't spoil. What was the Avengers thing? Don't spoil the end game or whatever it was called.
Yeah, keep it a surprise.
Yeah. I mean, for us, it's no longer a surprise because we've seen it all multiple times.
And I love seeing it multiple
Yeah.
times. So I still don't think Finland would have got last.
I do.
Oh,
And not that it deserved it, but I think that's how the votes were falling.
so I was chatting to someone and they were saying that third is a very difficult position to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is historically the worst one you could draw,
Yeah. Then again,
at least in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
It
definitely.
I guess we'll
is
see the
not.
results on Sunday though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you guys think will be last today?
Latvia.
Again, I think Latvia might get enough points from Lithuania and
Oh,
to possibly avoid last.
thank you, Russia.
Yes.
Thank you.
If you could tell us the non-Cyrillic version of that, then we will be able to say your name. But thank you very much. In your opinion, who could be a dark horse like San Marino today?
Mine's
Moldova?
Austria.
Yeah, I suppose I'm thinking of Austria because I love it, and I don't think it's a dark horse, but it probably is.
Oh. Personally, not one of my favorites. I would be very devastated if Croatia did not get through.
Oh yeah.
It is angelic.
They are amazing.
literally.
Yeah.
Justice for Cohen, yes. Austria will be a surprise. Yeah, I would generally be surprised if they got through.
Who?
I
Austria.
think Austria's qualified.
I would be really upset if it didn't. But
Oh, we are conflicted on this.
I put them in my predictions to qualify.
did our donator tell us how to pronounce his name yet? Matyev Koroblev, apparently. That's what somebody said. But yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Last. Oh, we're getting someone who's unable to vote from Cyprus.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
We can now see the arena. So they haven't started the family show yet. So they're obviously running late because I'm trying to think of somebody was burning up the stage.
But were they hung up?
I think the screen was frozen.
Oh, you didn't get my Madonna reference just then.
Hi, Oliver.
No, I did.
Oh!
Burning up and frozen are Madonna songs too, you know.
I'm a little bit slow
Somebody-
to the party tonight.
Nacho thinks you sound like Rebel Wilson.
I sound. Is that a good thing? I don't know. The other day, I got the best compliment of I was going to say of my life, but that's a bit of a stretch. But someone told me that I look like a happy Barbara Streisand. I
Okay.
was like, I'll actually take it. I think she is amazing. Oh, American Song Contest will be a success.
I like the Americans. Here's the. You go.
No, you go.
No, you go.
But I was just going to say you like the sound of the American Song Contest.
Oh, okay.
Because we haven't seen one yet.
I like the idea of it. I think that there's no harm in America being able to do something like this. I feel like there's a lot of people that seem to get very possessive over Eurovision as an idea, and I'd rather a team that know how Eurovision works be behind how this works.
No harm in trying, right?
I'm a little bit skeptical. Just because I think the reason why Eurovision does so well is because it has so many different cultures and languages. Not to say there's not different cultures and languages spoken in America, but I don't know. There's something about appreciation. Ooh, yeah. Something so kitchen. Maybe I think Americans may take themselves too seriously. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean,
You are right, actually, because there will be. That is the kind of the beauty of Eurovision is that you get all the different native languages. In the American Song Contest, it will just be, presumably, there might be some Spanish.
I want to see some Amish people rap or something on stage.
Yeah.
And then you get some country bumpkins
that
that
would be great.
invite Billy Ray Cyrus to do, I don't
Yeah.
know, like the rap song that's out at the moment that he's riding on a horse. I know that could be in Eurovision.
Oh, Julia.
Oh, thank you, Julie. So do you.
They could do with turning this down a little bit so I could hear myself think, but yeah.
Don't forget Native American. Well, that would be great if they did, like,
Yeah.
the way performances that obviously don't offend Native Americans.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, sorry guys, this is really loud in here. I think they will hopefully turn it down, but they're just showing a recap of semi-final 1 at the moment.
Yeah, this is really loud.
Georgia.
What's happening right now? They've got a very loud intro. Yes, there's going to be an American Song Contest.
Yes.
But that won't be for at least a few years anyway. And it would differ from American Idol because Katy Perry's not judging.
Yeah.
And also, it's not about that personal backstory. It's about the song, the performance, and how it's put off. Oh, thanks, Lucy.
Yes.
Yes, girl.
Magnus is right. The family show is just a dress rehearsal with an audience, pretty much.
This is so loud.
Yeah, it's really loud. They will hopefully. Apparently, it was really loud in here at some point in semi-final 1, wasn't it? Like they turned it up way too loud for Montenegro or something.
Oh, really? I wasn't here, but
Oh no, you were in the arena too, weren't you? Yeah. Say what? Stop spanning 14, or I will time you out. I'm in parent mode again.
I love, what's the name? Bars? I love Bars' outfit. A World Vision. I think that's a charity.
Yes.
it is. Pretty sure it's copyrighted.
Are you watching from the arena? Are you watching from the arena?
No, I only got tickets for semi-final 1, but I think we could have watched from here. This is so loud. Oh my god. Indigo says Coca-Cola is not healthy.
Yeah, but it's amazing when you're hungover.
Yeah.
Girl needs that sugar high.
Are you enjoying Tel Aviv?
Oh my god, it's so loud.
It's a energy people. There are still 4 days to go.
What's it like moderating a chat full of spanning patriotic kids? Well, yeah, if you're gonna write shitty things, then we'll
They're giving these out today in the press centre, which are quite nice. They're at the by the welcome desk.
Oh,
Do you want some?
You're gonna get more. Yeah, they have all different
Alright,
flavors.
guys, my
These are
party
caramel.
My party is right there. I'm gonna get some.
I got Tim Tams too.
Oh yeah,
Baby, cannot
yeah. It is loud.
Tonight, another 18 artists from across Europe will
Oh, you
take
guys are finding it loud from there. Yeah, it's bloody loud.
But only 10 of them will qualify for Saturday's final. Their fate is in your hands.
What's your favorite Israeli food we've eaten? That is so difficult. I mean, the food here is very similar to what I've grown up with, but
Competing in tonight's semi-final.
can't go past the falafel.
I found a new favourite restaurant, at least, which was in Jaffa, called Old Man in the Sea. So if you're around here, go there. They do like this 20-plate meze thing, and that's even before you eat your main. So,
Wow.
did any WIWIBloggers ever want to participate in Eurovision? I mean, William and Devon did apply for 1 in 360 last year. We're still waiting for the callback. But one day our album, Total Slade's Realness Honey, will chart worldwide
Okay, guys.
somewhere,
Why don't we get this show?
Watch out for
sometime,
that. Watch out for that.
someplace.
Once again,
Um,
let the Eurovision Song Contest 2019.
Commuting in Tel Aviv has been pretty easy, actually.
Jesus.
It's so loud.
Yeah. So Armenia are up first. Just there isn't really an intro like we saw with Netta this time. It's very quick, over and done with, straight into the performance.
Oh, I'm really liking Sir Book's Postcard at Masada. Ooh, we've got dark chocolate ones now too.
I'm gonna put them there. What do you think of the postcards at home? Oh, we have double chocolate as well now.
God. Oh my
They
god.
ran out, but the guy was so kind and gave me some. And then on my way back, Conchita's here.
Oh wow.
Oh
And
wow.
she went like this with my fan.
Yeah.
I worry for Armenia. Yeah,
I'm very worried.
I think she's great. I don't think the staging helps her, and the running order certainly has not.
I don't know if I like these.
The chocolate.
Hmm.
That's all I need to know.
It's like Maltesers without the cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The caramel one's nice. Try the caramel one. Yeah, I'm alright now. Best since Copenhagen. Yeah, I think the postcards are really clever, and I like that they have done different music stings for each person.
Yep.
Because I think last year it was always that same one, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And that was a bit boring by the end. I thought it was. Maybe it wasn't.
I love last year's Christmas.
Based on postcards, which area in Israel would you like to visit? I want to go to that solar power station, sir. How was that? I don't know, it looks fun, and you get a giant Sir hat on a solar panel. That's pretty fun.
I want to be on the mountaintops when it was summer and then it was winter.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's today. That's Romania.
Ah,
Yeah,
look out for Romania's one.
Esther Peony's postcard is epic.
I really liked Elliot's one as well. I don't know where he was at.
The Elliot one where we learned Elliot can't dance, so everyone just danced around him. Bless him, I can't dance, I'm 18. Oh, ho, ho. Chibi's toddler is watching us. That's so cute. I didn't place any bets this year, and it's a good job because the one bet I was going to put on was Georgia to qualify. So I'm glad I didn't do that.
The only bet I placed was on Iceland to win.
Oh, they finally got the shattered glass thing right. About time.
Oh, didn't even notice. Oh.
Elliot almost... Yeah, Elliot was on the edge of that cliff too. That was really like... I wouldn't want to dance if I was in that place.
I don't know if her performance is giving me goosebumps or it's the aircon in here.
I think that was significantly improved, but I'm still not sure it's going to qualify.
And thank you so much for your kind words.
Oh, thank you, Anne. I hope your burnout gets better soon. We all have moments like that.
Just hydrate and have some rest. Get some much needed zen.
Some of the postcards are longer in this semi-final, it feels like. Sweden's feels like it's on forever.
I thought this was very Indian feel, this postcard.
Sarah
They,
kind of looks
Somebody has asked about Slovenia's press conference comments. I think that he might...
Casey!
Is that your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Casey.
Casey from Australia. Hey. Much love.
I feel like Slovenia's press conference comments, I feel like it was maybe not worded the best way, but I can completely understand where he was coming from with it, because you think of the amount of press they do, and to be asked the same question over and over again. Yes, if you're like a film star, you're probably used to that, but I think it was just too late. They were tired. They're young. I can understand why he snapped a little.
And also, some questions were stupid.
Yeah, Jillian, I hope you feel better, Jills. We love you.
Get better.
I love Ireland.
This has improved for me so much from where it was. So people are saying about this, the Portugal error message. I feel like if that was really... Objectively speaking, if people are trying to float a conspiracy theory, I would have thought that the country that would have had a problem being voted for would be Iceland. I feel like, every single year we have I wasn't able to vote for this country story, and it's never really proven accurate. I think that maybe some people did have problems. Maybe it was because people were trying to vote too much for Portugal and Spain. But I just have a feeling like I wanted Portugal to go through more than a lot of the songs that did, but I'm not going to... I don't think it was a rig or a robbery in that sense.
There are some controversial comments coming up on the stream. Netherlands boring.
Pardon?
She got off the Netherlands.
No, she went to sleep. Yeah.
So Gaspar apologized in an article. Okay, first.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I mean, yeah, it was at 1 o'clock in the morning, and if there were some off comments, I mean, there were also some silly questions asked by the audience.
And you think of the adrenaline and all that you've just been through.
The last thing you want to do is just sit and answer these questions.
And it
you
was,
want to go to bed or party on down.
And it was very weirdly handled, that press conference. Usually it's a lot more structured. So...
Don't even get me.
It's not like Waylon last year, let me put it that way. Waylon was bad. I feel like I can understand where Gaspar was coming from. I think he worded it incorrectly, but if he has apologised, that's fine. What?
It was just a bit of a shambles conference, I thought.
It was awful, honestly. It was way too long, way too free-flowing. But yeah, Ireland is... What do you think of Ireland?
I think they're amazing. We just got asked if their stage has improved. I think it's very sweet. It kind of reminds me of... It's a bit Grease-esque. So yeah, I would say the staging has improved. What do you think?
I'm better.
I don't think it's necessarily improved, but I thought it was amazing from the first rehearsal. So I don't think it needed to be improved.
Yeah. What happened here made me
I actually do think that if Ireland, there would be a
that
shot
pushed me
qualifier.
over
And we
the
got asked before if it was a disadvantage to be part of the Big Five.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it is. Because they're just like, they're right on through to the finals and their first exposure is at the grand
Nothing to do
final.
with him.
So there are two things happening.
Yeah.
If your song's good enough, you can win regardless of where you're performing from.
When was the last time one of the Big Five countries won?
Germany, 2010.
Okay, so it's been a while.
I mean, they've come very close. Italy came close in 2015.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this performance. But she had a rant on Twitter yesterday or today.
The stand artist was yesterday. Yeah.
About what?
She said that effectively the broadcaster hasn't made any of the changes they said that they would to the shots.
I was so mesmerized by it. I think it's quite a unique performance. Where they've got one woman who's just putting her hand in the sand, making all these beautiful images and which morph into each other. Ooh.
Andrew, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Big love to you. You're back in North Macedonia. I am. I really hope North Macedonia makes it. She doesn't have a lot of friends in this semi-final. Well, North Macedonia don't in terms of geographics, but it's so good. It deserves to make it.
It really does. It's real high quality, and I think she's going to make it through. I really do.
I got asked a question about when they played Austria's song at the press conference. Had a bit of a chuckle because I think it's kind of like one of those stereotypical things you get confused with, but they actually got confused with it, and I think probably should have brought their A game.
Yeah.
Like your A game needs to be brought on.
What they probably did was they typed AUST into the sound thing. We're like, there we go, click that.
There definitely is a great difference with
Yeah.
Can't even hear ourselves at the moment. It's very loud in here.
Yeah.
Austria borderline qualifier.
I think Austria will qualify. It's in my top 10 prediction.
The staging is amazing.
Yeah, and there are countries that have historically voted for Austria voting this semi-final. I don't think Iceland will protest. I think if Hatari win, they might say something in their winner's speech, potentially, but they are smart. They know what they're doing. They're not going to get themselves disqualified. If they do, then that would drop. I don't know. I don't know whether it. I don't know.
Coming to the Philippines. That's awesome. Branching out.
People say, why would Iceland protest? Hatari have said things in the past that makes it sound like they have challenged some things. And they keep on saying that, oh no, we can't say anything political. They're saying that. The EBU haven't told them that specifically. Yonola San hasn't told Hatari, you can't say this, you can't say that. They're saying that for headlines. It's the same thing why Madonna wasn't performing. It makes headlines and it makes people believe and buy into it because they sell it so well. But don't, not to call it fake news, but fake news a little bit.
Sorry guys, we're just enthralled with the postcard of Switzerland.
Yeah.
Can't look away from Luca.
So, sleeping, listening to Moldova. It's a different song from the last 2 years of like really kitschy songs. I don't mind it, it's not my favorite. But I really wanted another kitschy Moldova song. It would be great if they brought the Sax Man back.
Yeah.
That would be nice. I don't think Moldova will
We
qualify.
couldn't see her come on last year. I don't know, but she was walking around. She waved this way and she's like, can I have it? I'm like, yeah, sure. Then she went like this. She did a dramatic. Why is it so loud?
We don't know.
What?
But yeah.
What?
Come again. It's so loud we can't even read. No, we don't know why it's so loud. They've just turned it up a lot in here for some reason.
Hey, it's the same color as my Coke.
And my water.
But again, not sponsored.
Conchita is amazing, but in Slavko, met him today.
And I'm saying this won't qualify, and I'm singing and dancing along to it. I think it probably. I honestly, I said it won't qualify more for the shock value. I think it will, but if any song is the shock non-qualifier,
I think it's going through.
I don't think it's going to win. Certainly not. A lot of countries have overtaken him and at where he was. I'm gonna get some water. Does anybody want water?
No, girls living off the coke. Emily loves this song. Good to hear.
I love this song too.
Personally, not one of my favorites, but I appreciate it.
I really liked hearing Laurel Barker singing this at the WIWISHOP last night. It was so good hearing this song being sung by a woman. This is really different.
I just love that other artists are embracing everyone, like each other's songs, and they're performing it. And the grand final is going to be amazing just to see the Eurovision heroes sing each other's songs.
It is so loud.
Do you think Malta could win? Not this year.
No.
But I would love to see it in Malta. That would be amazing if it was in Malta. The few islands, well, yeah, all the islands would be like just this one big massive Eurovision party. That was cool.
Yeah, none of them are very warm. They're all quite warm. This is like fine.
Were you pre-performance? I think that is work in progress too.
Which one?
Tata's pre-performance. It was incredible.
Oh yeah. No, we will be uploading jam videos. I think we're waiting for Ron because he has the camera.
The next countries up next is Latvia and then Romania.
Do you think Albania will qualify?
I think Albania's really on the bubble. I really hope it qualifies though.
I don't think it was leather underwear. I think it was pleather at best. But no, we haven't seen him.
Oh, it's very loud in here. What country would you like to visit while working with Eurovision?
Iceland.
Yes.
I mean, Iceland's expensive as everything gets more expensive when Eurovision is somewhere, and Iceland would be expensive.
Moldova, Montenegro, except Montenegro is
out
this year.
Yeah, but maybe Moldova. Moldova would be cool, although again, also very.
We need this one.
It's like Tulia gone.
No, it's Russia. Whoever this person
There's a
is.
man dressed as a babushka.
Yes. I wonder if he's got more coming out of him. Oh, we want him.
Rita, the split votes of the semi-final one will be released after the grand final.
Yeah. Somebody asked, do you think it's fair when countries vote for their neighbours? Yes, of course, because ultimately, this is the thing that I always say.
Hey. So,
you go.
No, it's okay.
I was going to say, if somebody's famous in Romania, they're going to be famous in Moldova. If somebody is famous in Sweden, a Norwegian person is more than likely going to have heard it. They show Melodifestivalen in Sweden. They show it in Iceland. All these things. The UK is very insular, in particular, in that even like there aren't really that many famous Irish bands, and certainly not people that are from the Voice of Ireland, but you know, they had X Factor Adria at one point, which covered all of those countries.
Yeah.
So anybody from that is going to be known in all of those countries.
I agree, but when it comes to the televote, if people want to vote for their neighbours, that's their prerogative. What I don't like it when juries do the same thing. Like when last year the Montenegrin jury awarded 12 points to Serbia.
Yeah.
A little bit fishy. The point of the juries is to
Be
balance
more
that out.
objective, yeah.
I mean, that's in an ideal world, yes, but unfortunately, it's not really going to happen. At the moment, so Latvia is performing at the moment with their sweet song. So we're going to see Chris for the next few minutes be like this.
It's so I really like it. I fully accept it's not going through, but I've done quite a 180 on this. Cyprus is not going to win. I love Tamta. She's great. It's not going to win.
Agree.
I don't think it will win just because it's quite similar to last year's. And I think Cyprus was like, well, that works. Let's bring it again. But I'll like to definitely see it in the top 5.
I don't see it being in the top 5 even. I don't see it being in the top 10.
I think that she'll probably be like, I think she might be the best performing female. Oh no, Kate. Never mind. No, I was going to say best performing female. Kate will do better.
I love her outfit. Love her outfit. Tasha's, that is. And I just love how they do.
Oh right, I was going to say her outfit. Well, I mean that's all right too.
I'm like, yeah, they're not stripping off her clothes anytime soon. But
No.
Tasha's her performance is just memorizing. I was actually speaking to her last night, and she's got such a beautiful song.
She does. She's amazing.
And we need to get this person on.
No one is talking about Greece. Greece is good. I feel like it's another one that could have done with different staging. I feel like there's a lot of elements to it that the more I look at it and the more I watch it, the less I think it works for the song. I think it'll do well, but I think that they probably should have given more focus to Katerina as a performer and let everybody else be sort of just elements rather than try and show them so much.
I thought it was really quite interesting that Greece was the first qualifier announced because from an organizer's point of view, they had already given out 5 spots in the second half and only 1 in the first half going in. So whoever was announced first was going to have major odds of drawing a first half ticket. And I think the fact that they announced Greece first probably suggests that Greece wasn't in the top 3 of the semi-final. Having said that, I still think Greece will do really well. I see it being in the top 10, but probably in the lower end of the top 10.
I will be very intrigued who gets called first tonight, because I suspect it will be Russia, the Netherlands, or Sweden, because there's, 3 slots left now in the second half?
Yeah.
Julie, thank you so much.
Julie,
again.
thank you.
Julie.
Generous.
Czech Republic were really, really good.
100% agree.
Oh, and they were amazing last night as well.
Esther is on. I'm so excited.
I really like this one.
I don't believe Katerina was sick.
I was going to say with what I appreciate with Greece is that they brought fencing to the Eurovision stage. I think it's great. Maybe this will ignite more people to do fencing.
Why not?
And then they combine that with a whole bunch of flowers and a balloon. I don't get the balloon though. The balloon kind of annoys me, that performance.
Yeah, I know that was almost bad for them because that was the semi-final. The balloon was bouncing around a lot.
I was really worried it was
going to go back on the stage. It nearly did.
Were you not worried that it was going to hit a sword and then be spiked
Well,
up
I
and
thought
then
that
all
there
this confetti comes out?
Or knock her out.
Oh, it's so good.
Somebody said Greta versus Sergey. Now it's Tamara versus Sergey. I don't think that they're going for the same audience necessarily, even though the staging is very similar.
Like someone was quoting about Estonia's staging. I guess the only staging is that he's on stage with the guitar and the hurricane.
Yeah.
Not really much to the staging, but it's an amazing performance. I love it. We need to explain, set the scene. So she stepped off the armchair. She's got some of Hatari looking esque dancers behind her in like leather outfits. They just recently shopped in Iceland and came back to Israel.
She is the best actress this year. Esther sells this song, and she has the performance to match it really.
This is, for me, one of the catchiest hooks of the contest.
Yeah.
Up there with Friend of a Friend.
Yeah, in terms of, honestly, Heaven is really catchy. I keep on saying, I'm in heaven falling.
Oh God, that's going to get in my head.
I know, that's the problem with
I'm glad I never
it.
have to hear that song again.
Yesterday I had Say Na 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 in my head. I haven't put that on Spotify yet though. I just love how dramatic this song is with the falling Colosseum or like the pillars behind her, the surrealism.
Yeah.
And the notes, this part of the song is incredible.
I love when it starts burning the backdrop. Here we go. There's just an explosion of colour.
See those
Spiral
goosebumps?
They have thrown a lot of budget at this.
They have. They've thrown the kitchen sink at it.
I don't think the staging is too much. I think it's actually quite fitting for this song. I feel like it's I just feel like it's very dramatic.
Yep.
Sorry, Wilfred, I don't know how to sing this song.
on a Sunday.
She is vocally on every time she is.
Actually, the funniest moment on the orange carpet the other night, when Esther Peony was walking past, Devin wanted to get her attention, and he was like, I know it's not a Sunday, but come over here. I'm like, Devin, it is a Sunday.
Stay up to date. The exclusive content.
Hey you,
You ready to
Hey,
go?
you.
Because I come.
Jillian, it's me again.
Hey, you.
Stone in my shoe.
Pablo, I think Spain should close the show. I think that would be a great.
We are now going
I have a theory on who's closing the show.
Who's your theory?
Well, Kate either has to go on before the commercial break or closes the show.
Yeah.
And I think if she won the semi-final, I think she'll close the show.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
I'd be happy with that.
And that honestly could be what she needs to win.
Tell us a little bit about.
Oh, I love when they do the fake interviews here. They're so
Oh, yeah.
awkward. They're fantastic. And they really play up to it. Thanks, Pong.
Oh, that's it. That's all the details.
France or Australia?
That is too hard. That's the two I want to win.
Australia. But I love France too.
Yeah.
happened a few months ago. I decided.
I don't know. I think this is like they also need to do it out of a hat. Let's make it fair rather than putting people in their positions. But understandably, it will be hard with all the props and
Yeah.
what's not in you.
Hey, Lucy. I don't know what happened with Romania yesterday. We were at the Wiwi Jam, but if I was voting in that press poll, she wouldn't have gotten 0 points.
And behind us is a tree. Is
This
that who
is-
you're
yeah.
pointing to? Oh, famous people behind.
Many things, right?
Oh, let's find out.
What should I say? You sing, you dance, you have your own magazine, design clothes. Tell me about something you're terrible at.
Oh, it's Conchita. It's
Conchita!
yeah.
I'm fangirling.
Conchita's looking a lot more Tom, but it is.
If the last thing you won the Eurovision competition.
Oh, also, Verst has a new song out today. I got a press release about that, and you can pre-order the Verst album.
Best luck.
Um,
And let's raise a toast.
yes, Verst fourth
Good
single
luck, Switzerland. We
to
say
the
hi.
beat of the upcoming album Truth Over Magnitude.
Amazing. We got to check that out.
We will try and get her over here. We will try and get we'll try and get them over here.
Competition. Thank you. If you downloaded
The
Eurovision
toddler
app,
giggling at me singing the high bits of Zero
you may
Gravity.
not know that the
Well, apparently Kate's own son finds the whole thing hilarious too, so might not be the most toddler-friendly song.
What do you think of the 20-second long wide shot for the Netherlands? I'm still not a fan of it, but it's starting to. The Netherlands' staging is starting to come together. I still feel like they made it difficult for themselves. I feel that they made it very difficult for themselves. But if the Netherlands wins, I'm going to be very, very happy. It's still like my third or fourth favourite. I just personally would. At the moment, it's Australia, France, Netherlands / Iceland for me. They're my four that I would like to see in that order win.
Yeah.
That's not the order I think it will actually happen.
Yeah, for me, the Netherlands is a really good song, but the other contenders are really good songs with better / more pressing messages, whereas the Netherlands is just a really good song.
We will discuss Albania when Albania is on. Right now, it is Leonora.
Leonora's Postcard is basically the same as her song. Way too positive for me.
Do you not want to sway?
I was swaying for 24 hours flying to Europe with this stuck in my head. I really can't. I really can't.
Is the crowd singing along with her?
There's about 3 people swaying.
Yeah, I think that people will be singing this. I feel like I think this is qualifying with ease.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have it in my top 10, but at the same time, I think it's in contention.
Yes, Leonora's smiling nicely now.
I still think she doesn't look like she's in love. I feel like she wants to knock me out, which she probably does because I've been really harsh.
Oh, it's fine. I only have one person that doesn't like me at the moment, so still haven't actually met yeah. She's the creepy cat lady neighbour. I think in an interview, this is really loud again. Oh, simple things. Thank you so much. There are certain members of the team who are feeling fragile. Yes, is what I would say. Did you get anything or? Oh, cool.
I'm operating on 5.5 hours of sleep. I suspect that is way more than certain people are.
I got like 7 or 8. I feel fantastic today. I suspect, and I don't know for definite, but given his comments, I imagine Michael Rice is not my biggest fan right now. That might just be me assuming that, but I'm thinking that that's probably where that has come from. I have no ill will towards Michael, by the way. 2 days ago, really like the guy. My comments are just because I want to see him do well, and it's meant to be constructive. I'm not being bitchy or anything like that. I want the best for my country.
Yeah.
Oh.
The party finished at about 3:34 last night.
Yes.
It did not just finish there, though. Some of us went for breakfast before sleeping. As you do. Devon.
Sweet. On Wednesday, which I'm very excited for. Oh, John Ludwig is roller skating. Bring me that roller derby realness. He's on the beach, and ironically, he is now on a carousel. Lil Quaver, I'm from the UK. See, everybody's like, I honestly prefer Bigger Than Us as a song to this. Too Late for Love? Yeah. I think that this is sold so much better. My big issue with the UK is they're very similar-ish songs, but you look at the staging, and one of them is staged well and one of them is not. So...
Yeah. I think this is a really good... It's a really good song, but it's elevated so much by John Lundvik as a performer.
Oh, yeah.
He is incredible.
The charisma that he has, like, he has I would say John is the most charismatic, just natural charisma and charm. He is the best of the year for that. I'm from Manchester, Yuri, but I don't really have a Mancunian accent.
I can really see Sweden winning.
What isn't there to like about the staging? There's a shot where all the singers effectively have their backs to the camera. It's like Montenegro's where they were facing out and then they went in and did that Go Team thing. But they have their backs to the camera, which that just doesn't work on a televised competition. You need to connect with a camera, and people having their back to the camera doesn't help that. That's my big issue with it. And yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, Lil Quaver. Why hasn't the UK sent Leona Lewis? Leona Lewis won't want to do Eurovision. And also the BBC couldn't afford to send Leona.
It's a church.
The Mamas are amazing, by the way.
They are so much sass.
Malta haven't been on yet, ESC fam.
I could when he won Melody Festival, and I said Sweden weren't winning, but the more I see this, the more it is such a complete package.
This could destroy everyone on the jury. I think it's between him and Netherlands on the jury vote, and then the televote will make it interesting. It depends on who is close to them after the jury vote.
Yeah. I actually think Australia will do quite well with the jury too.
Does it not create power togetherness? No, I don't. I think that there have been people that have done that kind of staging idea better before. Like even genealogies, that had problems, but I just feel like I don't know how I would have staged bigger than us, but I just feel like it needed more. But I would like, I want the UK to do well at all times. And when Lucy Jones was amazing in that first rehearsal in 2017, I genuinely thought the UK could win, and I wanted it to win. So,
I really like Panda's Postcard.
Michael didn't say anything about UK fans. He was just complaining about people being critical of his performance.
He is Austria's Panda with limits.
Anyway, let's leave that issue because it was more just a thing I wanted to mention.
I love her hair.
She's dyed that recently. That didn't look as blue yesterday. I think she might have dyed it
I
overnight.
think she's gone to the pharmacy to get some, fudge?
I don't know what she was doing.
Get me some Manic Panic. I use XL Live when I do mine. Yeah. It is more difficult to make stage intimate, Doria, but
I think this is extraordinary.
just need to move this a little because it's. I don't think it was, but I was just a little worried there. This is beautiful.
I'm not too sure why this isn't in the bookies' top 10 to qualify. For me, Austria is.
What's Conchita wearing today?
It looks like a baseball. Was it a dress?
It's just wearing a dress.
Oh, okay. Do you guys watch Junior Eurovision? I've watched every year since 2014, but we don't really cover it as much now just because logistics and mainly just logistic reasons. It's just not possible anymore. As it gets bigger, it requires more time, and we just really can't do that.
She's incredible.
It almost doesn't look as blue. It looks almost a bit like violet.
Yeah.
You're turning violet. That shot is just stunning. Every time I see it, I'm always like, that is stunning, and it really is.
I will be really surprised if Austria doesn't qualify. This is a very slick production.
There are a lot of Cha-Cha fans out here.
What year did we vlogs? This is our 10-year anniversary, so you can work it out from that.
If you need a count.
Yeah, just start taking those off. I don't know why everyone is saying Ireland will. Oh, that's cute. I don't know why everyone is saying Ireland will come last in the semi. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
Ooh, I can.
Croatia's on.
Oh God.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone, not sponsored, but
Yeah, they're good. Well, the caramel, can't speak caramel.
I'm just hungry. I don't rate them. No offense.
Pardon? Yeah.
That feels a bit weird at 85.
Rocco's dancing is a lot of leaning in an art gallery. I'm surprised Jacques Houdek wasn't part of that. I suppose he just didn't force his way in. No, I also need to be here.
Yes.
Oh.
They have made improvements to this. I just don't see it qualifying.
It's one of the most improved in terms of what they've done on stage, but I mean, there's only so much you can do when your song's awful.
I don't think it's awful. I beg to differ. But this is good that we're having our differences here. I really, really like this performance. It makes me want to buy a white outfit.
Yeah, you can pull off the angel wings.
Oh my god, why do we have so many
I just love the performance. I just love how there's the angels on the screen, and then all of a sudden there's the actual angels, and they give him wings. I'm all for it.
If anybody's asking what Conchita was wearing,
Is she joining Hatari?
no, it looks. I don't know what it is, but we all dream of love.
I'm here. Guys, you can be my angels.
It's amazing.
Ah.
Conchita removed the hair. Might qualify. I think she was just wearing a hat today. She'll put the wig on later, maybe. Who knows?
This is actually very Total Eclipse of the Heart-esque with the angels, do you think?
Yeah.
It's very Total Eclipse of the Heart, right?
Very Lucifer's redemption from fallen angels to the highest heaven. I like Jilly. Jack Jr. can sing though. Oh, they've made that look good.
I mean, this is totally ridiculous.
No.
Oh, his in-ear is not working. He was touching his in-ear. Croatia historically don't have a lot of voting friends, so I'd be a bit surprised if he made it still.
I can't see it happening.
But he can sing.
Is someone behind him doing the opera? Someone's behind doing opera.
Probably Shaq, yeah.
Yeah.
My friend. It really helps that there's a lot of good-looking men in this performance because there's not much else going on.
I'm still kind of in the moment where I'm like, oh, is it going to be a Oh, that's cute. What I mean by saying voting friends thing is nothing. I just mean culturally similar. That's what I don't think that countries only vote for certain countries, is what I mean.
Michaela's in a desert. You guys.
That jacket is banging.
Ooh, this is a good postcard.
It's very fly with me, hi-oh, hi. There is a man wearing very short shorts on our left. William and Susanna Welwell's just working. Suzanne is having a nap.
Is there a gift for Conchita?
I thought there must be by now.
Oh, Michaela's playing with her
Because
hair
you
now.
spelled it Conchinta. The change in her demeanor over the last week has been amazing. Like, she looks like she's loving it now. The first rehearsal, she looked like she hated like every second of it.
This is already so much improved.
And it works so much better now that they've got the box back.
It still amazes me that they're doing big tweaks to your performances like 1 week out of it.
Is she saying I'm a chameleon or Cam a chameleon?
Come a chameleon.
Because I never can get it decide which it is.
Come a chameleon. Vocally, she sounds so much better too.
This is amazing.
Yeah, people are saying she's off tune. No, she's not.
This is the first time I've heard her being on tune.
And actually, the projections are working better than ever. They actually look like they're chameleons.
Yeah.
Oh, have they ever done that before, where there were copies of them?
I still don't get this scene where they're all on the floor.
Yeah, that's the one bad shot.
It's atrocious.
It's never worked, and I don't know why they haven't got rid of it. Also, don't worry, because Destiny is also on the vocals of this in the background, so don't worry, those vocals will be covered. Oh, okay, that was a bit off. Yeah, la 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 la.
Amazing. Oh, I hope Valetta's got availability in May 2020. Yes, Michaela. Yes.
Is there a conference on there, or? She's not winning. She's not winning. She'll do really well. Yeah, that last that last chorus was a little off. I will even admit that. But
And now that until then, I thought it wasn't even qualifying.
But also, it's a rehearsal.
I think today was the first time that I thought, okay, she's actually going to make the final. The rehearsals were bad. She's improved significantly.
Oh, so he's trying to get back. Oh well. Doesn't he realise our superior dance moves?
Agnes, he is getting all the good feedback coming.
It's time to run with some lions, Lithuania.
I think there needs to be 100% more Mufasa in there, so we'll get like the Simba symbol going on.
This is going to qualify.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it's contending for last place.
No, this is going to qualify.
No way!
He's Victor Crow.
I love him. I really hope it does. It's in my personal top 15.
Lithuania, when they don't send something terrible, qualify.
That's true.
And they've not. If something could qualify, this is qualifying.
What?
And that was in a difficult semi-final too.
Who do you think is not qualifying from the ones that are expected to qualify?
Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you mean by my entourage has begun escaping during your dance.
I think they mean your boobs.
Ah, my
No, I don't think so. But wasn't that what you referred to them as earlier? It might not be that. It might be fine.
Oh, guys, we've just created a porn channel.
It's fine. Suzanne already talked about period on the live stream, so
Well, periods do happen there.
Yeah.
They happen every month, guys.
And there is, yeah.
Those toddlers that were watching earlier might want to turn away.
Run with Delilah. Oh, my cat was called Delilah.
Is that your porn name?
No, my yeah.
Thank you, Oh God, he's so hot.
He is. He was on my flight from Kiev to Tel Aviv. All I could do was stare
I
at him.
honestly think it's going to make it through.
I honestly think he's going to get last place. But I hope you're right.
Chris named his cat Freddie Mercury's cat. No, it's not. My parents named my cats Samson and Delilah. Then it turned out that Samson was Sam, a girl. So,
Conchita's over here. She's doing the walk around.
What's this? And check to see what it is for me. I'm being intrigued.
Wee wee jam stuff.
Oh, okay.
But Conchita is walking around the press room, so maybe she might.
Come on, let your feelings out. Feeling now, run wild. Run with the lions. He has never been off vocally.
Never.
I just feel like it needs more interesting staging, yes, and maybe a lion would have been fun.
A real lion. Mauling him.
Yeah.
He might have gotten some votes for that.
I'm a bit disappointed that there's not enough Conchita gifts.
Run with the tyrants. I like that.
Where's my Conchita gifts?
You guys, I am half Lithuanian. I would say that is my better half, but I think my husband can get it.
She's taking the My Heritage DNA test.
Yeah, I found out that Barafeli has done My Heritage.
I'm still waiting for my results. I can't wait.
Who is your favourite Eurovision winner of all time?
Emily DeForest for me.
Okay. She won me money, so I like her for that.
How much did she win you?
I bet on her to win Dance Melody Grand Prix, the selection. And she was like 6th favourite to win, and I was like, well, that's winning Eurovision, let alone winning this.
For me, favorite winning song, only Teardrops, but favorite winner, Helena Paparizou. I love her catalogue of music, or even Conchita is amazing.
I've got a 3.
Okay.
But maybe mine might be a bit controversial for my top one. Conchita Love, Lillian Love, but I'm in love with a fairy tale. That's my number 1.
Is that how you write a song?
Oh, God.
But sorry for putting no Elder here.
Oh, is that you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I finished my one.
But yeah, that would be my favorite, just because I just loved the performance.
Mine is my favorite winner is Everywhere That I Can, which is also my favorite Eurovision song.
Amazing.
But Euphoria and Loreen would be my number 2.
And I do love. I mean, I feel like we're choosing very recent ones. But I do love Mounds as well. We are the heroes of our time.
That's my second least favorite.
I think that my top 3 would be Everywhere That I Can, Euphoria, and then Don Savis.
Based on the songs just the songs, I'd probably go Only Teardrops, Every Way That I Can, and 1944.
Okay.
They're so hard. They're so
Yeah,
many
there are
to choose from.
all the winners are winners for a reason. There's only a couple of ones that I would objectively call bad, which is everybody and mainly everybody.
Everyone, I'm also keeping a watchful eye on Conchita being in the press room. I'm gonna try and
Yeah, Don Solis is really honestly. I think I was saying this with Lisa the other day, but Don Solis is one that I still think could win even if it was entered today.
Actually, Ruslana's Wild Dances completely skipped my mind, but that's another good one.
That's just a troll. Is that in response to somebody else? Or... oh yeah, here we go. It's time for Waterloo. Waterloo is. I think the reason why I often forget about Waterloo is because I prefer all the ABBA songs more. Like you almost kind of. Waterloo is one that I think really just like transcends Eurovision, so it kind of I often forget about it. I love it as a song, and it is one of my favourites, obviously. But
oh, I'm loving Sergei's Postcard.
Yeah, he does a lot more. It's a lot more free running than dancing, but
very parkour. That's one of the best.
Oh my
Postcards.
god. These pants, amazing.
Time to scream.
Oh, this one.
Here we go.
I find this one a bit funny with the whole shower situation going on.
Yeah, we'll see whether it works today. William is fine. I don't know what that was about. William's literally next
Should
to
we
us.
see if we can get Katrina?
Get her.
Yeah.
Do you want to stand up with the wee and just be like,
Hi. Oh no, Conchita's leaving.
Hang
Sorry.
Put your head down. Maybe people can see. So, oh,
Yeah.
hang on.
One of those there.
Katrina,
That.
Katrina.
Yeah, hang on. That one. That one in the dress. The one with the cap. Now being hidden. That's Conchita. Technically, that means we got her on the live stream. There. That one. That head, not that woman. The one behind her.
So many surgeries.
You guys did it. Yes, the striped one. Are some of the screens not working? Oh no, it's fine.
I still think this is horrendous.
He has not got in the shower yet. I don't know whether William and Jen are doing Can again this year. I think it was tonight. I think that was just a semi-final one thing. But then again, that was also what was meant to happen on SVT a few years ago, and ended up doing 3 shows. So I will find out. But I think he's here. Maruv could have won this year. Yes, she could have.
Definitely.
Who's that?
Oh, Greece.
Top 3 in the final for me will be Australia, Sweden, and Netherlands, I think. But also Iceland should be there somewhere. It's hard. Definitely not Russia, though.
I mean, Maruv would have won semi-final 1.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that.
I honestly think she would have won the whole thing.
Really? Who would you have? I think juries would vote for Siren Song.
I think they would.
I think that some might not, but I think enough would rank her highly enough. I don't think it's clear cut that she would have won for definite, but she would have been in the contention.
Yeah.
Because also she was second half, so
yeah. It'd be very interesting to see who came 10th in the semi because they would not have made it.
William. happened?
Well, that was
I
Russia,
didn't see William.
and now we're moving on
He's here.
to Albania.
He's on his phone. I'm going to grab him in a second. He will say hello.
Yeah, I do wish the Ukraine were in it. Unfortunately, they are not, because I really love Ukraine last year.
Yeah.
So, well,
Yeah. Again, it's fine if his vocal wasn't right for this. It's a rehearsal.
Yanina Malici is in the forest.
thanks for liking me.
Oh,
So she needs to be in a stick. What he needs to be what Kate Miller is doing.
William, can you just come say hello to them, please?
Here we go with Albania.
They're all like, we haven't seen him for days.
Oh my god, hey you guys. I just interviewed Slavko Kalesic from Montenegro. He told us about his new single, Moonlight Night. And then I interviewed Conchita, not Conchita Verse, she is now Conchita, and she is now he. He likes to be referred to as a man, and he gives us his best tip for the Eurovision winner, because their life is about to change. And he has some advice, y'all. It's coming to WIWIBLoggs real soon. Yeah.
There we go. All the William.
Oh, honey.
Oh, that's such a cute photo of him.
He's really cool. He's super nice. Joe need, but then the microphone died, so I have no sound.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do that again.
Oh.
The connection is unstable.
I think it's come back. Because these all come through now.
Maybe
yeah.
there's too much image with my ugly face.
Oh.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah, let us know. If we did freeze for a second, it should be fine now. Hopefully.
I think I need to go outside soon.
Yeah, no, I can see us. We're okay. Yeah, sorry about that. It seemed like the chat just stopped. So yes, that is another thing that I need to just mention. We will try and live stream tonight, but depends on the Wi-Fi again, because there were so many people in here on Tuesday night that the Wi-Fi just died. So hopefully we will be able to do that. Kinsey, thank you so much. Thank you. William, you're here tonight, aren't you? You're not. Yeah, William will be here with us when we're reacting tonight. Armanida, I've already discussed that. I don't think that will have affected the result or actually be as big a deal as actually people are saying it was.
They're still not.
I like her makeup today.
Yeah.
She's got her makeup and her hair sort of back a little bit. It's really nice. I didn't actually realize that was you for a second. Now it looks like you're like doing the Heimlich on Juliet. It's a bit weird.
We love him.
This really needs to qualify.
I love that wind machine. I want her Dyson. Incredible.
No, same
Thank
track.
you,
Same
Phil Evans.
Thank you, Phil.
Heavens or heavens?
If an outsider could win Eurovision, if you count Australia as an outsider, yes.
Yeah, if you count France as an outsider as well.
Now, kind of. Amazing.
See a spirit in the sky.
Did you think Albania was improved?
It's got better from where it was that very first rehearsal. I still don't think it's enough, unfortunately, for Jonida.
I see a spirit in the sky.
I hear us.
There's an eagle in the backdrop, but not one.
No.
I hear you calling me at night.
Oh, when the lights are shining.
How am I feeling after Conan getting eliminated? Shocked.
What do you think about this whole, people couldn't vote for Portugal thing? Every year it's the same. Yeah, Romania. People complained about Romania last year with that.
I actually know people who had trouble voting, but that doesn't make this a big thing.
Yeah.
Big deal. Unless it's proven to be like in several countries for several minutes, but then the EBU will take action.
Yeah.
Not this year, but it will take action next year.
I like how the three of us are doing this, and yet we're doing all the roles as opposed to actually taking a role. Best city where I have been with the contest.
I love this song so much.
I know.
Top five, top five.
This is in my top 5.
Kiev was probably my favourite in a way. Kiev, I think I had the most fun, but I was also drunk the entire time. Vienna was probably best organisationally, and then probably Tel Aviv and then Lisbon last, honestly. That's nice.
Oh, I was going to wear my Norway hat for this. Completely forgot.
This is on the edge of qualifying. I don't see it personally, but I know a lot of people. I would be really upset if it didn't.
I would be really upset if it didn't too. I think it will, but it's certainly not a guarantee.
Love it.
Also, they were amazing at the WIWI Jam last night. Coming after their jury show, they performed Spirit in the Sky and they performed Shallow, which was quite an experience.
I hear you calling me at night.
I enjoyed that so much. Norwegians behind us. Go Norway.
You're a Norwegian fan. That's women behind you loves it. That's because they've got the Norwegian flags.
It's Duncan.
That was such a reaction.
You forgot about Norway real fast.
Dutchy love. Oh my god, come. This is our boy. This is our boy. Not Angus.
Oh, actually, it's Duncan!
Here we go.
I didn't know about you, but I'm feeling very orange.
I'm feeling very. Should we have a moment over there?
No, it's too late. I'm just going to have to annihilate my thighs crouching.
My eyes are watering.
It is quite emotional. Yassine, the ball is fixed and I think looks fantastic, I have to say. Ilse de Lange's complaints were all worth it.
Why do you like they left a piece of paper on his piano?
You know, maybe it's like a song sheet for the night. Piano bar.
He's got the lyrics just in case.
Just in case.
It looks like he's just wearing socks.
Please carry me home.
Maybe it's
Just
a list
that
of all the
look.
cities that want to host.
It's when he does that little look. I still think that they could do it a lot sooner in the performance, but
And I really do need to get right to the pace, but
Oh my god, I'm watering.
have you noticed San Marino was off key all the time? It was hard not to.
Yes.
the nicest way possible. I don't even think Sir would say that was a good performance.
It's hard to tell if the crowd will have flashlights or not, but during the first semi-final they gave the crowd wristbands which lit up, which I imagine will be the same again tonight, and they'll certainly be glowing while Duncan is singing.
And there's the ball has lowered down. His ball has dropped. I feel bad for saying that, but I had to say it at some point on this live stream. Oh God. When he looks at the camera, it literally it's perfect. Oh, that light is a bit blinding sometimes.
It can be, yeah.
Oh! Now that's a new camera shot. The light is now pointing out at a bit of the audience.
Wow.
The biggest applause in the press room for rehearsals was Bilal.
Wow.
That was,
That's
yeah, we moved them round, I think.
I think the Netherlands is very much in the running, if that wasn't obvious.
Yeah, Bilal was getting applause throughout his first rehearsal. And it was one of the biggest reactions I've ever heard in a press room.
That was definitely the best I've seen of the Netherlands so far.
Also,
It's the first time. Yeah, no, go.
No, you go.
I was just going to say, it's the first time it felt like a winner for me.
Interestingly, the Postcard has vocals, which I don't think I've ever particularly remembered a Postcard having that obvious a vocal.
Oh my God, it's North Macedonia.
I didn't realise that. I thought she had mirrors like Sergey, but actually it's just a live shot of the back of her on the LED.
I think so, yeah.
I do see it qualifying to the final. I'm not too convinced because of North Macedonia's, well, when it was the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia's historically bad qualification record. I'm not going to say anything for definite about this.
Fair point. I still think there's just way too much quality here for this to be left out. Honestly, if this qualifies and everything else that I want to qualify doesn't qualify, I'll still be happy.
Tim, we will find out the semi-final results after the grand final, but you get a hint usually in the running order because Netta and Eleni were given the best slots possible last year, having won. Although Alexander Rybak got shafted in the running order, which was really weird. Romania was good, sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning.
I love Romania.
Try to tell you what to do. Have no fear of paralyze you. Shine your light, you're afraid that go on now.
Vocally flawless right now. Oh my God.
She sells it so well as well.
And she hits that note every single time.
Yeah, generally, Tim, like, well, hang on, let's have a look. I'm going to do a little bit of live maths. Not maths, like logic, I guess.
All right, it's time for Azerbaijan, the last one of the day.
So yeah, you look like Israel and Cyprus were the top two in semi-final one last year, and they were given 22 and 25. They could have been given 14 through 26. Whereas you look at the songs either side of them, the Netherlands. Well, okay, so Israel had the Hungary and the Netherlands on either side, and they came 10th and 7th in their semi-final. So it's two weaker entries, and also that sounds different to what Netta was bringing, were on either side.
Yeah.
Similarly, Ireland, which only came 6th, was right before Eleni.
Yeah.
So that's why. That's how they form things.
I'd like to point out that, unsurprisingly, Chingiz forgot to do up a few buttons in his postcard.
Oh, his mic's not working. There we go. That was almost a Verona moment.
Lost in Baku.
People have said that the bit where he gets sucked into the sky looks cheap. I don't think.
I think it looks amazing. One of the best visuals of the year. Armenia have shot non-qualifier. I think Armenia is a non-qualifier, but I wouldn't be shocked about it.
So, potentially controversial as a statement. I think we might be playing a game of where's the live vocal coming from with Azerbaijan at parts of the song. Because inside the arena yesterday, there were moments where I doubted who was singing. But maybe he was resting his vocal.
Yeah. Certainly hope he sells it at least.
Yeah, he's really good as a lead man.
Yeah.
And I love the song. And I love when he does his ethnic vocal trick, which somebody explained what it was called, but I can't remember again. How have we got into a Dutch football chat?
What?
Well, people are talking about Ajax.
Oh,
who won the double last night. Congratulations to Ajax fans. Yes, Mungam. That's what it's called, I think. I think he does this bit. But this was there was some odd vocal things.
Does that ascent into the sky? I think it looks amazing.
Jade, Liverpool or Tottenham? I'm a Man United fan, of course, Tottenham. Somebody has asked a couple of times, and I keep meaning to respond and forget. Odrin has said, do you think North Macedonia will suffer the same fate as Iceland, as both performed after Russia and both of them had similarities to Russia's staging? I think that my sunburn has... Oh, no, we might be off again. I mean, oh no, we're back. Okay, yeah, the Wi-Fi is spotty here at best, is what I will say. Hopefully, it won't be too bad tonight. But we will try and stream until the end of this show, I think, and we'll go off, and then we will try and come back later. So we'll probably be off in like 20, 25 minutes. We can watch the rehearsals of Germany, UK, and Italy, though. We will do that.
There's a lot of soccer chat going on there.
I wonder if there are any circumstances in which Chingiz might consider keeping his shirt buttoned.
Probably not.
I have a feeling it might be more like a Cesar Sampson, where suddenly in the final his arms were on show, and I wonder why that happened.
Maybe Luca. If Luca doesn't qualify, he can always lend his shirt to Chingiz.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tonight's semi-final. You can vote for the Eurovision
I've got people messaging me like, "You don't think Switzerland is qualifying?" No, I don't. Well, I do, but I think that eventually, I think it will qualify, but for fun and because something has to not qualify as a shot. And Switzerland.
I come from Australia. We call it soccer. Sorry, not sorry.
And that's. But you call it Australian rules football.
And we call rugby league football. It's not football.
So, without further ado, let's start the voting.
Are you ready, Europe? Yeah.
Well, at least Armenia have chosen a really good segment for their recap. I'll be your crowd, walking out. Hey, look who we've got.
I join you guys.
That's fun, unfortunately, but your connections are going again. Oh, I can comment on here. I'm on the account. Will I kick us off if I log in on this? Let's see.
The United Provinces. It's at 5 a.m. on the east coast of Australia. It's at 3 a.m. on the west coast. It's not pretty, but it's worth it. Your fave. Your favorite.
Your favorite.
Yes!
Yes! Oh, do you know what, Chris Albert? I was just checking out your Instagram.
Yeah?
That photo of you in that shirt.
I know, the pink flamingo really works for me, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. William, big it up for Romania, girl. Loving you is the purpose.
You have to open it.
Keeps food hot, keeps drinks cold.
Are you going to wear the pink flamingo shirt during the final? I don't think so. Because I've worn it like 2 or 3 times by now. I need to do a wash, maybe. Yes, Sam, you are my good friend. You're not just people. Shouldn't you be at work? This is like an unboxing live. Washing is overrated. If you're into that, then that's fine. You can be into not washing. This is also the time of year where I get my friends messaging me being like, who should I put a bet on? I've had 5 or 6 of those messages over the last 24 hours. I'm like, 1, too late, really. You should have asked me that about a month ago, but... How much stuff is in this? Andy Lampson.
Oh, stop up.
Hey, Andy. They are spending a lot of money on you.
Walk away now. Oh, this is Izhar's favorite.
Did you get lost twice in 24 hours? Did you end up on some, like, in the middle of nowhere last night? And then apparently you got lost on the way here today?
Unbelievable.
We exited breakfast at 7 a.m. and Devin got onto a random minibus that just showed up.
What we were expecting to happen when he got in the random minibus, Devin?
The driver was hot. And you know what? It wasn't breakfast in bed. Let's just put it that way.
Albania is better than it was. How was the breakfast place?
Benedict, it's really good. You should come and do it.
It's really good.
I'm not up late enough to go for breakfast with you.
No.
Who was your favourite act of the Wee Jam?
Oh God, I really liked Darude. I thought they did a great show. Did you see it?
No. Well, I will explain.
Do you know why he wasn't a favorite?
No, it's fine. Only some people know. Where is Madonna? You're getting nervous. Madonna is here.
I nearly said Madonna was my favorite act of the show, actually.
If only.
Well, there were so many great acts, actually.
Yeah.
Orange pineapple. I think Esther will qualify. We'll do our predictions. We're currently watching the recap.
How was the quiche? Do you have a quiche for breakfast?
No.
He didn't have.
Somebody asked how was the quiche?
It was excellent. I did.
It was quite a heavy breakfast, wasn't it, quiche?
It was actually for lunch.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine then.
For breakfast, I had avocado on toast.
Oh, how Shoreditch of you.
Yeah.
So shut up about it. Shut up.
Yes, we have seen Madonna. I haven't, but members of our team have, and we have had reports from
members, as in plural.
Well, Kevin saw her.
Singular, honey.
Okay, but we've also seen
renderings of it.
Well, we saw someone tell us that he had seen her.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
He told us yesterday. So,
very special moment I've been waiting for.
You know what? They should squeeze us backstage.
No, Devon is not from Shoreditch, but it's just a very avocado on toast is a very.
Can I just point out that Chris Halpin has got very good shoulders?
All those knots surprisingly meld together into a comfortable. So Shal the band, I love these. Have you seen their performance yet?
No.
Did you see it yesterday?
Who's performing?
Shalva.
Do you know who I thought you said? Jai Barak. I was like, girl.
Yeah, this is
beautiful. This is the one that Sebastian Diaz is writing about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sebastian, do you still want to interview them?
Orange pineapple. We can't vote today because we're in Israel and Israel's not voting in this semi-final. But we can vote in the final.
I'll be back. We just need to thanks for pointing this out. Actually,
it's all right.
On the biggest stage in humanity, don't stop dreaming. No matter what people say.
Oh wow.
Are you feeling energized? Are you feeling more energized?
Much better, yeah.
Good. Have a vodka. Hair of the cat. Look who's here.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I just
Okay, out of shot. That looks all a bit. Controversial. I don't actually like The Greatest Showman, but this is a very nice performance of this song.
They can see it all sounds crazy. They can see I've lost my mind.
Right now, hey Andy, right now it's the interval act.
So it's the Shalva band who are singing right now as part of the interval act. I mean, obviously, I would love to have seen them in the actual final as the represented country. that doesn't matter. I mean, they were able to, well,
This is really beautiful.
I'm not crying, I just had something in my eye, sorry. It's very beautiful though. Could you rank the big five performances from most favourite to least favourite? My favourite is France. My least favourite is probably Germany. As much as I like Germany.
I'd go, France was my favourite. My least favourite performance-wise, I have to say the UK or even Italy. Like I wasn't feeling their performances all that much. Germany is the weakest song, but the performance itself was not the worst.
Also, there are 7 of them, so I don't know how they would have caught. Oh no, there's.
I wish we had sent this song.
I know, right?
Oh my
Or at
God.
least sent them. Yeah.
Instead of home and.
I mean, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to send this, given it's from The Greatest Showman. But
yeah, because probably if we'd sent this, we would have won, or at least finish on the top 5. Oh my God, this is amazing.
You know,
guys,
I do kind of.
Guys, I'm Israeli, and I'm gonna be very straightforward. I hate our song this year, and I'm sorry, but I think it's gonna end really, really, really low. And watch out, Chalva tonight.
Have you had a haircut?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I was like,
girl is turning it up.
Yeah, Shalva are performing that song from The Greatest Showman, but they have a really amazing backstory. If you don't know about them, you will find out
Sebastian
more.
Diaz will be writing up a full-on editorial about this.
Yeah.
Full-on editorial.
We have already supported our performers by voting tonight, and if you haven't yet, well, there is still time. We know you're thinking about it. No, we know you're thinking about it. And if you don't believe me, you will after you meet my friend here, the world's famous mentalist, your Suja. You're a mentalist.
I knew you would like it.
Conan is. Doesn't he want to talk about Conan at the Wee Wee Jam?
Oh, girl. He came, he slayed, he conquered. Honestly, I was so happy with him.
He also said na na na.
Did he really?
Yeah.
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 Hey, look, he's allowed to have his feelings about.
He was not happy.
He's allowed to have his feelings about that.
Rebecca, this is not the jury show. The jury show was last night. This is just a family show, which is the last dress rehearsal, essentially.
I feel like if I had muscles, I should wear this shirt more, but as it is, it's just like flab. Pale flab.
My tan line's so bad.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I have a tan side on like half of my body. Oh god. Oh, I've given myself pins and needles again.
Devin Adaremi. I'm trying to get him to come show you his
Right, I'll
pants.
take a picture.
Yeah.
You didn't tell them what to write.
Devin, stop moving. There we go. That is Devon's. That's Devon's trousers. Can you do like a wall
They want
crop?
to see your pants.
Can I just say that?
Asiaza?
No.
That
I'm
one.
ready.
Yeah.
Germany. I am ready.
He was moving the props during the semi-final. We were not paying attention to that. You were not in the golden circle.
Well, I didn't say it will work. I said it
Okay.
would be amazing, right? If you know what I say.
Oh my god, I still have pins and needles.
True. And this was your own fault, right? Your own fault. Watch this, my friend.
That was a cheeky wink to the camera there. I saw that. They saw that.
But we have here Germany.
We have here Italy. We have here.
Oh, is that Leo Fouchard?
Oh my god.
And last but not least, Finland.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Insane.
You are a crazy person. You didn't get to teach me just some tricks.
He was doing my in-flight safety announcement on the way here.
Watching us. Pick up the phone. And while you're at it,
Was he in the semi-final as well? Or is he only doing this?
I don't think so.
He's like he's just doing this.
It is a good recap spot.
Clean Bandit ain't doing Eurovision anytime soon either, Keith. There are many acts I would love to see make it for the UK. I'm realistic about who they're actually ever going to be able to send. Lose your house, number 22.
Hi, Owen. Yeah, the four hosts. I think I agree with you there. I do like the other three, though. I love Lucy Ayoub. She's amazing. Dirty Dancer. Australia or Iceland?
Oh God,
that is a question. That is a question. Why not both?
I would say I don't know. I actually can't answer that one. I genuinely don't think I can answer that one.
I genuinely can't. It's my top two.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but Austria is qualifying.
We all dream of love. Opinions on Trench's first dress of 2015. It's an iconic look now at this point at Eurovision.
Why didn't she wear it?
Yeah, I feel like she should have just owned it in a way. But it also was a lot, and it didn't suit the song. It didn't suit. It suited her. I just don't think it suited what she was going for. She looked like the gold digger at her third husband's funeral.
Yeah, I do think Austria will qualify. It's very compelling on stage. And Malta was my most improved today.
Which press room was bigger, Ukraine, Portugal, or here? Portugal was the smallest in terms of like the actual area. It was just like one long hall and then like a side room where you came in and out. This feels bigger and there is more stuff around. Kiev was actually all right. I don't remember a lot. Yeah, Kiev was quite good. Kiev was big. Vienna was the biggest, though. Vienna was easily the best press centre I've been in.
Rebecca, least likely to qualify. Who's your least likely?
Latvia.
Latvia? Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Definitely. Owen, I think Norway could be a shocking non-qualifier, but I really hope that doesn't happen. Shut up! Shut up! Sebastian has just brought tiny teddies.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you feeling better?
A lot better now. Yeah. Sarah's sticky.
Tell him about tiny teddies.
Devin was the last person to start on there, so I'm not certain what that means.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Actually, Angus, do you want to come
Wait, do you
on?
have tiny teddies?
Right, I'll be back in a bit, guys.
It's gonna be. Oh yeah, get in here.
But I'm here now.
Apart from just a regular Tim, it's really loud in here, don't you feel?
It's
Oh,
really
you
loud.
think it was out during the live broadcast of the first semi-final? Demol came on, and that was when they decided to crank up the volume. So we were all deafened by Demol for about 2 minutes. So to be honest, like, the real tea here is that Assie and Lucy could probably have hosted the show on their own.
Definitely.
You know, and it's good that they're doing that. They're very charismatic.
Yeah. And actually, I don't know if they tweaked it, because originally they were just going to be in the green room.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they're not just doing the green room.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a mistake.
So I did bring a snack from Australia. It's a little bit melted. But they're called tiny teddies.
Oh, I think they're literally just called like Cadbury's Animals in the UK.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So basically, it's just a biscuit with chocolate on the back. And they're different bears with different faces.
Yeah,
so
so we have
eat
like,
the face that you want to eat. Yeah,
tigers, elephants,
I
all the
like the
rest of it.
chopped chip flavor.
And then at Christmas time, you get these things called festive friends. They do the exact same thing, but they're like Santa and his pals.
That's cute.
It's sweet. Madonna is in the building.
We have a video, or William did take a video this morning of her entry.
Yeah, and actually Israeli media's got grabs of her as well with the Madam XI piece on. So
Hey, and I haven't been to the Netherlands, but I would love to go.
UK fans didn't even think about using the B word. That is not what this live stream is for. You can do it on your own time.
Roger.
We are back in the green room where the atmosphere is
How is security at this year's final? Security is like tight. It's tight. It's the same every year, but they've upped it over the
I mean,
last
it's
couple of
wild.
years.
There's like road closures and full speed limits, but all makes sense.
Bag checks as well.
Yeah, but then I think you had all of that previously, right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. It feels more intense this year, I guess, because it's in its own little. I don't know. It feels more intense this year, but
yeah, but it's absolutely fine. There are seems like there's lots more interviews in the green room this year than normally.
Next question.
yeah, they're
Like-
going to less like clips of whatever and just
Yeah.
more talks and contestants.
Yeah.
A lot.
We mean the curse B word. Oh no, not curse B word. It's basically a song in the title of the UK song, and if you say it, UK fans tend to go a bit wild. So we'd best not. Thanks, Ashley Phillips. My winner today is the Netherlands by far.
It was good today.
Today's the first time I saw it as a potential winner.
Amazing. Exactly, Taylor. Larger than us is perfectly fine.
But my most improved of the day was Malta. I thought it was.
That actually improved quite a lot today.
Malta's so good.
Yeah, she just needs to still not be so stiff, but it's too late for that now. More massive than us.
Actually, we figured out the Devon Adaremi remix of "She Got Me" the other day.
Oh, what was it?
It
That's
goes,
Fuego.
yeah, it goes, "She got me, that's Fuego, that's Fuego."
That's still one of my favorite songs this year. I don't care what people say.
I'm not sure they're meant to be fast forwarding this quickly for the feature. Isn't this the feature from semi-final 1? Oh, it's the
yeah,
second
because
bit.
you know, if you just want to see more of the same thing.
If you wanted a mashup of Lena's Satellite and Fran's If I Were Sorry, you're going to be delighted with tonight's interval
Something
entertainment.
we've all asked for.
We've all
The
been
fans
waiting
have been
for it.
asking for this for years.
They've just been asking for the split screen of them.
Yes,
You know.
European singers singing in British accents. Oh, Precious! Wow, let me see back. Yeah.
I'm just gonna get up now.
You're getting
No,
up.
I'm not gonna get up. I'm just gonna move it in a little bit.
Dude.
I feel like my hereditary's taking up a lot of room.
Do I think Train to Oosterhuis is coming back to Eurovision? Probably not.
Probably not. Unless she wants to host it next year.
That was
So,
insane. Watching that video, it makes you think. Sure, that
how do I
has
explain
something
Moldova
that
being
way.
lowest in the
But
WIWI
also,
poll
she
tonight,
noticed
Rocco
how
being
we were
third?
right there, right
I don't
there.
know. I can't explain it. People do love the Angels. It is a very compelling visual. So, yeah, the semi-final one video, we were all sleep deprived and a bit delirious, but I think we kind of sort of amped each other up behavior-wise in it, because once one of us was a bit wild and overreactive, we therefore were as well. Whereas semi-final 2, we were all comparatively well rested, and also we're on a timeline to get to a deadline to get to the WIWI Jam. So,
2 years ago, Eurovision introduced
was there no iced coffee? Bernardo? No cold coffee?
Bringing Europe's most talented choirs on one stage, Eurovision Choir celebrates a
Okay.
unique musical art.
I thought you were going then.
The competition features modern choirs singing in a variety of styles. It celebrates
Okay.
tradition by joining the past and the present. including
How do I explain Moldova being lost in your WIWI poll tonight and Rocco being third? I love Rocco. I mean, the WIWI poll is, it's open for 2 days. Sometimes you get a lot of fans, voting for it at one time.
Oh,
It's never the most accurate, but it's the
can
most
you tweet
passionate.
the poll results in the semi-final 2 qualifiers?
Or actually, instead
What do you
Then they
think
have
about
so much to
Lithuania's
discuss
song?
during the show.
I think it's really good. It's in my personal top 15, but I just don't see it.
Lithuania?
Yeah.
What is she
It's just
wearing?
not memorable.
What is she wearing? Lucy Ayu.
Yeah, not a fan of her dress today. It's very wide. It's like she's been working out her lats.
I don't know. Lithuania.
6 countries will perform.
Chris Halpin thinks it's going through. I'm not convinced, but we'll find out tonight. The show starts at 8 p.m. in the UK, 9 p.m. Central European, and 10 p.m. if you're in Israel. So it's a late night. But,
We might be having breakfast at 5
Oh
a.m.
my god,
again.
that's quite funny. So the stand-in for the sisters from Germany is kneeling down because they're both really short.
Are they really?
We saw
They
them at the
are.
balloon ride and they're
They're
both like about 5 foot, maybe a bit smaller. That's quite funny. It is late in Israel, and it's even later because we'll have the press conference and also the grand final running order draw should be out in the early hours of the morning.
So I got one more packet of Tim Tams, guys. I actually do want to try.
Oh, is this the
one.
honeycomb one?
I've never tried
They're
this
delicious.
before.
Oh, they're good. They're
I've never
good.
tried it.
There's an original one in my bag too. Sister! We got lots of Tim Tams today.
Who's down?
Okay, did they do the spice roll thing today?
Don't know. Oh god, are they a bit melted?
I think they've recoagulated.
Yeah, basically. Recoagulated.
Recoagulated. That's our word of the day. Should we come on? Should we come on?
Oh, these are really good.
These are delicious. It's a bit like a crunchy.
Yeah.
Your song is called Soldi, which is money in English. Is it all about the money?
Oh, this is the yes lady.
Okay.
This one's just like yes.
Picture. That's it.
Where's the Vegemite though? I will bring in Vegemite soon enough.
No, he's wearing the Hawaiian shirt. I don't like the Hawaiian shirt.
Why is he wearing a
at all.
Hawaiian shirt?
I don't know. It's very Honolulu.
I haven't seen this before.
Not really Milan. I miss the Assassin's Creed top. I hope he changes.
I don't like this at all.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's dropping in the odds.
I also think the thing is, you look at a country like France or Spain, for example, and in the televote, the best they've done is about 10 in recent years. So you need quite a big jump to catapult them up.
Let's watch your song.
I think he could win, but I don't think he's going to. Angus, are you as much of a Pokemon fan as Chris?
No.
I am.
In short.
You're as big as Chris?
I like cute
I am
Pokemon.
obsessed with Pokemon.
I like cute Pokemon. But I don't like Pokemon generally, but like a nice Vulpix or like a Furret. If anyone knows what Furret looks like. I like Furret.
I still need to see the new movie.
We should do that.
Yeah, so France we just discussed. Don't really think it's going to do that well. Evie Adamu would be a fun return.
Yeah, we learned something today. It's a Damascus shirt. Balloon Blue is saying it's not Hawaiian, it's Damascus.
What is?
It's Mahmoud's shirt. It's not Hawaiian, it's called Damascus.
Oh. As in, oh, that's the print.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, you learn something new every day.
12 purchase points are awarded by
It is way too loud in here. I'm sorry, these speakers are...
No, it fills up around press time. There are a lot of bodies that absorb the sound. You'll be surprised. It like...
Yes, good evening. May I have your...
Hello. Okay, so we've kind of had amazing.
Why don't we go talk about the UK? Because neither of us are interested in it, maybe?
I've said all I have to say about the UK. Also to the UK fans, to be clear, I think Michael is great. I think he sings great. I don't blame him at all for the performance of the staging. That's the BBC. But I just don't really think the staging is there. The final minute, it comes alive and there's a bit more, but I just feel like he's been a bit abandoned on stage. He sounds great. He is great as a person, personality-wise, but just the staging doesn't help it, and I think the ballad is not as illustrious as other ballads we have in the competition.
Samra or Isel? Isel for me.
Yeah, I'd say Isel.
X my heart.
Robbed.
That's still it. I'm still obsessed with that song.
Banger.
You know how there are those songs that you listen to after Eurovision, after it's well over, like years later? Cross my heart, still one of them.
Yep.
There's a big montage of people winning Eurovision now. Oh, teary Lena. They've remixed it over The Greatest Show from The Greatest Showman. Not clear which Israeli Eurovision winner they've drafted in to cover this, but I'm sure they brought someone out of retirement for it.
So this party is happening on Saturday night at the grand final.
Okay, it's time for the fake results.
And now 16 countries already have their place secured in the final. Soon we'll find out which of tonight's songs will join them.
Your votes have been counted and added to the votes of the national juries. In just a few moments, we'll announce the 10 countries that will advance to the final.
Madonna is in Tel Aviv. She landed on Wednesday night, rehearsing this morning. So you will be seeing Madam X in the grand final.
Ivera Mukuchian or Artsavik? Ivera Mukuchian, obviously.
Yeah, that's not a competition.
That is not a competition.
Jono Lisan looks very happy and perhaps a bit sunburned.
Yeah.
I think he might have been on a sun lounger for a bit too long today. But get him some after sun, some aloe vera. Be nice and brown by Saturday night.
He must be happy. Latvia must be qualified.
Thank you, Mr. Sand. There you have it. We can finally
Mr.
announce
Sand.
tonight's 10 finalists.
Once again,
All right.
He's not wrong.
Huh?
He's not wrong. He technically is Mr. Sand. I never thought about it.
I know, I just think it sounds really funny.
Kali Yoki or Tamara Kajewska? You're asking me to choose between two people in my all-time top 5.
RE Eurovision to the USA. I think that's all very in the woods at the moment. They don't actually know what it's going to look like.
Well, they said they're just shopping the idea around at the minute, and they've tried doing this before. Fox did pick it up at one point. And then dropped it, so.
Oh, Latvia is the first fake.
Well, Chris Halpin's heart is next in.
Croatia.
That's true.
Yes.
Hey, Roko. Let's get Roko on the live stream, everybody. Let's offer Roko some chocolate.
Sure.
Congratulations to Armenia.
Armenia has.
Someone take a photo. Someone take a photo of Roko on the live stream. Like if he comes over, take a photo of him. Yeah, take a photo of him. I got a guest for you. Yes, we got Roko.
Hi guys.
Woo!
Boys, you are so funny. Yeah, you are. I love taking vlogs. I love you guys.
We love you too.
Any questions for
Questions
Roko
for
from
Roko.
Croatia?
Chocolate for Roko. You offered us so much chocolate, Roko. Only fair. We give you some back.
Oh my god, I ate too much.
Australian
I get it.
chocolate.
I get it.
It's also in white.
Later.
Maybe after he qualifies. Questions for Roko, everybody.
Yay! Hey Roko,
Dobar dan.
bye. Dobar dan Roko, pozdrav, pozdrav.
How'd you get so good at 19, Roko?
I don't know, I guess it's just a lot of practice, really.
Five down
That's it.
and five more to go.
Roko, you're
Okay,
amazing.
so
Thank you so much.
Roko Azovic needs to discover his heritage, so we're gonna go there.
Okay.
See you
Love you
later.
guys.
Yet another Eurovision star on the live stream.
I wonder if they maybe have been scarred earlier today, because his minder is also in white, and she has what looks like a chocolate stain on her pants.
Who does?
Rocco's minder, she had like a big chocolate stain on the front. So I think maybe they're a bit scarred about that.
So Roko is one of my favorites this year. He's definitely in my top 4.
Oh, so
3 more places, only 3 more places left.
so fake qualifiers so far: Latvia, Armenia, Moldova, Malta, Russia, Norway, and Austria. 3 more fake qualifiers go. Croatia.
Just here.
He qualified.
He could have like fake reacted.
Yeah.
I want to know, why do people actually applaud these fake qualifiers?
Because he's never going to do it in real.
Do you want
For real.
Hey,
You want to tell us that? You're just out there.
You
Croatia.
can take this back. Of course he's going to qualify.
It's the Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Congratulations to the Netherlands.
Well, there's a shock.
Only one place is left in the grand final of Saturday's
Oh,
See,
God.
honestly, other than Latvia, I could believe all of those making it.
Yeah, but
So,
Sweden, not.
I mean, Sweden aren't going to not make it.
Azerbaijan.
Salam back.
I can't.
Who will claim that?
I'm going to say it's Lithuania. Going out on a limb.
North Macedonia.
Oh, there you go.
Yay!
Well, there's 2 very happy North Macedonians in the press centre clapping. So interesting fact, if anyone's interested in how they hear the qualifiers, we see from the arena they have a teleprompt that will come up and tell you tonight's first qualifiers. So they don't get it through their earpieces or in cars. They have a teleprompt in front of them that's revealing
the Netherlands
qualifiers.
and North
Okay.
Macedonia. We'll see all of them again on Saturday.
26 countries will compete.
It turns out the entire time, over all these years of Eurovision, it's been decided by the man right putting the teleprompter. It's actually just his 10 favourites. And
It's not real qualifying, Ethan J. Renault. Don't worry.
yeah.
Don't worry, Sweden is actually going to qualify.
But things to qualify has to be realistic. We just saw Latvia.
We saw about 3 that are not qualified. I could say Armenia qualifying,
Me too now.
but it's borderline. Moldova's not going to qualify.
Now, Ksenia Semenova has had an angry outburst about Moldova's staging because apparently they messed it up in the jury show. Well, thanks, Jay. We'll talk to the Armenian delegation, see what we can work out.
Where's my screen for Sergey badge? Hold on, let me get it.
You say scream for Sergey. That sounds like something very different.
Yeah. Someone was also handing out little flyers at the WIWI Jam telling us to vote for Sergey, but it was like a little piece of paper with a photo of Sergey Lazarev
and a whole bunch of text, and it looked like a funeral invitation.
Scream for Sergey, everybody.
That looks like you're going to an election.
Yeah.
It's the Scream party. We believe in regular emotional showers for everyone, and
Emotional showers. I would happily wear some boots, hi-fi boots. Don't worry about that.
This is now, I think, still going to win.
who else is doing DNA?
Yeah. Rocco is going to do his DNA results. So I'm going to go watch that. So I'll see you guys later.
And here they are.
Right, we're probably going to wrap up because we've had the fake qualifiers, the family show. I'm not sure what are Livestream plans this evening?
Right, we're going to try. We are going to try. We'll try maybe 1 or 2 times. If it doesn't work, we can't do it, and we'll just do our live reaction video again. But we'll try our best, guys.
We love you lots. We'll see you in a few hours.
See you later. Follow the social media. That'll tell you more.
Yes.
Bye.